Listen, let me start this statement off by saying welcome to the show. Here to put you up on topics that you really need to know. Live and center from the Ville, I introduce the coolest host. Y.C.S.W.U, the DJ, got you ready, good to go.
Yo, what it do? Welcome back to a brand new episode of You Can't Sit With Us Radio featuring myself. As always, Y.C.S.W.U, aka the kid that never sold dope, aka chilling like a booger. And yeah, my co-host is not here again for another episode. But, you know, recorded 2 episodes today, but he's not here because his kid was sick, so hopefully he feel better. He should be feeling better by the time this drops, so. But yeah, salute to Q, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow him, Q the DJ, everywhere on Instagram. Follow his DJ page, too. Make sure you hit him up if you need a DJ. Hit him up. Q the DJ, man. Just hit him up. All right, so as always, I'm going to introduce the guests. But as always, you know, we keep the most amazing, talented, dopest, spectacular guests on the show. And today is like no other. The Juelz herself. We got Juelz on the show. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. How you doing today?
I'm good. So you said, did you go to church this morning?
I actually did not. I was getting ready. I do go to church, though.
Okay, typically. Yeah, I remember you were saying you were going to go before you came here, but yeah.
Yeah, I did not go this morning. I'm going to watch it online later. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went early this morning.
Yeah, how was it?
It was good, real good.
Good.
Packed house and everything, so yeah, it was good. But yeah, how you doing though? Like, how's your weekend been?
It's been good. I've been working on music and just like working on my money. Just preparing for the rest of this year. And what's to come music wise. I got a lot planned. I'm really excited to share it with everybody. Okay. How's your weekend been?
It's been good. I was sick all last weekend, so.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're feeling better, man.
Feeling better, yeah.
Yeah.
My voice was gone and everything.
I feel like a lot of people have been sick though. It's like everything's pollen and the weather's changing and
it's something going around.
It's all over here. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just glad it wasn't COVID or nothing like that. So
yeah.
Good. It's just like a regular cold. So.
Well, I'm glad you're doing better. I'm glad we can meet today.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because I'm still like wearing a mask. It depends. Like if there's a lot of people around, I try to still wear a mask. But yeah.
That's understandable. Yeah.
Like mass of people and all that. So yeah. But so let's just get into it. So
okay, let's do it.
Tell the people like just who you are, what you do, and how you got into music.
So I'm Juelz. How I got into music, I have loved singing since I was a kid. I started performing since when I was 10 years old, in like church, talent shows, school. I was in choir or chorus, depending on where I went to school. I was in band for a year. I just always had a passion for music, but I didn't play instruments. I didn't write, nothing like that. I just could sing. I tried to pick up guitar. But it was really frustrating. I didn't have the patience then and when I was in high school. And I ended up just kind of giving up on that for a while. And 2020 during COVID, I just like came to this, I don't even know how to describe it. I just had some experiences and I was able to, I just shifted a lot and started being able to write music. And it's crazy because I told myself, I was like, I love music and I love singing, but I don't want to pursue music fully until I can either write music or I can play an instrument. And I started writing music and people were like, yo, you should get in the studio, like record something if you can afford it, if you like the process, like if people like your music, even if they don't, if you like it, like go for it. And I was like, cool, okay. So I like found a studio, hopped in the studio, recorded, and I could afford it. I liked the process. I ended up, we released a song and it went viral on TikTok. And I was like, okay, people definitely like it. So I like it. I can afford it. So I just kind of, I just went with it and here I am.
What was frustrating about playing guitar?
I just didn't have the patience. Like I was in a totally different mindset and a freshman in high school.
Okay. I
didn't have so my parents had got me a guitar for Christmas that year. And I'm 14 at the time, and I didn't have they didn't give me lessons or anything. They got me a guitar and they got me these little like CDs so I could pop them in and I could like watch a video and watch someone like play. But I'm a very like when I'm learning a new skill, I'm a very hands-on like in-person learner. So that was like, I was like, no. And so I tried to pick up and like play, and I played a little bit. I played a couple like in talent shows and stuff. I played for myself and somebody else, but it just something was not clicking with me. And so I was like, you know what, it's whatever. And then I needed the money, so I sold my guitar and kind of gave up on that. So yeah, it was just I didn't have the patience.
Okay. What you play any more instruments? I
do not. Okay. I want to learn to play though, piano and ukulele and pick up guitar. So I know it's so cute.
Is that the reason why you want to play it?
Yeah, it's kind of cute, and I like the sound of it too. So, but yeah, right now, just if I need someone to play for me, I just hire someone out because I don't have the time or the patience. Not the patience. I have patience. I just don't have time right now. I just have a lot going on. So, I'd just rather pay someone for that service. I need it.
I like how small they are and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. I have one. I just don't know how to play it. Oh. It was gifted to me for my birthday, I think during COVID actually. Yeah, it's cute. It's yellow and it has some little flowers on it. Yellow. Yep. A happy color.
Yep. That's the color of my door at my house.
Really?
Yep.
It's a great color.
Yep. Okay. So me and Q first met you at a Two Library show. It was album listening party. So take us through that. How did you get that phone call, and how did you got that opportunity to perform at a show, or open up, matter of fact?
It was actually crazy. I had just really been praying, and I was just like, God, please put me around the people that I need to be around, people that are genuine and gonna encourage me and help guide me to where I'm going and really lift me up instead of bringing me down and just affecting me in a negative way. So I just really been praying about that, and God had put me around Butterfly Nation, and I joined Butterfly Nation, and I just remember Bree called me, and I was so happy, and I was like not shocked because like I know I have a good voice and like I just know what I bring to the table, but I was like, oh my gosh, like he wants me to like open up for him, like that's so dope, and just because I do look up to him as an artist and I really respect him as an individual. And so I got that call and I was so happy, and I was like, oh my gosh, but I need to like listen to what he's telling me so I can get all the details. I can have my little yay party later. So I just remember him calling me, telling me like, hey, would you want to open up for me? And I'm like, yes, like of course. And so he went through all the details with me, blah blah blah, and I got off the phone and I literally just like broke, like not in a good way, I broke down crying in a good way, like happy tears, and just like thanks God, just because I mean that me opening up for him has opened so many doors. Like me being here today, I could have met y'all elsewhere, right. But that was God's intentions, was for me to meet y'all that night, and many other people, and to touch other people's lives through my performance and my voice, my speaking. So it was just I was very blessed and honored and grateful to be a part of that, and to be wanted to be a part of that.
Amazing job, by the way.
Thank you very much. I rehearsed from the moment I got that phone call. I started rehearsing, so it's crazy what it takes out to put into, like when you go perform, what an artist and what their team puts into that performance. Like a lot of people, I don't think they think about that, because it's not like, oh, you get up that day and you're like, oh, I'm ready. No, like there's time spent. You make sacrifices, like financially, mentally, sleep, all that kind of stuff with your family, friends, activities that goes into it. So, yeah.
So, cause even his his part of the show, I just like the way he just played the album, didn't come out and perform or nothing, and then he came out and just performed like older stuff.
And the visuals went crazy.
The
they visuals really drew me in. I was sitting there and I was like so in tune with it, and him and his team did a phenomenal job with bringing that night together, and just really it truly was an experience for, I believe, every being that was in the building that night.
So, are you born and raised in Nashville?
Born and raised. Yep, I'm from here.
Like, how you like it now? Like, years done grew, everything's changed.
There's been a lot of change. It's crazy from when I was a kid, because I'll be 24 in April, and just like seeing the development of Nashville and the cities around it has been so intense. Just because when I was born in Nashville, but I was raised in Smyrna, and so where I have lived in Smyrna is there was a couple stores and a couple restaurants and maybe a gas station, the police department, fire station, the main things. And now it's we have a strip mall, and there's restaurants on every corner, there's gas stations all over it's really developed. And the people, I honestly love it. A lot of people I know have been complaining, all the prices and everything's raising and stuff's going up for us people that live here, because so many people are moving here. But I've been grateful for that, because it's given me personally opportunities to meet people from all over, and to learn new things, and to connect with those beings, and just learn about different cultures and why people are the way they are, and to just be more accepting of those in the world. So I've loved it. I've been really grateful for it. There's been new businesses opening and new opportunities arising for me and the people around me, and just lots of people. So yeah, things are going up, but that's how it's always going to be. Things are always going to be changing, and you just have to learn to accept that and figure out what your next move is, how you're going to go forward with it.
Wish they could fix traffic.
They did not. That's one thing they didn't think about. They should have had subways or something. Because, yep.
Yeah, I know they was talking about trying to get a transit or something. So we'll see how that goes. But that's just
I'll believe it when I see it.
Right.
That
the potholes get
crazy. Worse. I hit one a month ago. Popped my tire. I was so upset. I was like, you know what? It's fine.
You try to dodge one and still hit the other. I was like, man.
Every time. And
then some of them don't even pave them that good. It still be just as bad when it's paved. So
I will say the streets are definitely, that is one thing I have not liked about. I've enjoyed the people that have come here and been grateful for that, but the roads and the traffic is crazy. Because it used to be a 20-minute drive, 25-minute drive. Now it's all the way, coming home from Nashville. Okay, now it's no, for me sometimes it's 2 hours. And if somebody wrecks, it's over with. You're there for 3 hours. You should have made dinner before you left work, or whatever you were doing.
Well, just put your parking brake on in the interstate.
Literally, it's crazy. But yeah, no. Overall, I've been very blessed and grateful for how the changes have come and everything that's taken place as over the years.
How'd you enjoy the ice storm we had back in January?
I was, it's all about your mindset. But I was in a very blessed situation. So I'm a nanny, and I nanny part-time, and a lot of people were stuck at home or out of friends or whatever, and they were not able to get out. They weren't able to get to work or nothing. And a lot of people I know just kind of struggled that week. Just because the prices are, things are going up like we talked about, and people have bills to pay. Everybody has, their own situations. I was very blessed and fortunate, and I'm very grateful that the family I nanny for let me stay with them that week, so I didn't have to miss out on work. So I was very grateful for that. I just, I'm about my money, so I was like, I'll take this one drive and come out to y'all, and they were like, yeah, you could just stay this weekend. When it's good for you to go back, you can go home. So I just, I made my money, and I focused on music, and I just, I wrote some new songs and handled some business while I was there, my business plan, stuff like that. So how did you do with that? Did you stay in, or?
I stayed in.
Yeah.
I didn't even go to work.
I feel like
that
most
week.
people did.
Yeah, I didn't even go to work that week. Good thing I got good tires, so I was able to get around a little bit, after a couple of days. But
yeah, definitely. What kind of car you got?
I got a Kia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a Toyota Camry.
Cause I just got my new tires last year too, so.
Yeah, you don't want to mess them up. Right. You get warranty?
Do I got more? No, I don't right now.
You should have done that for yourself. Yeah.
Man, but I'm like, damn, do I want another bill again?
Yeah, no, I feel that. You do what you gotta do.
I already got a mortgage and all this other shit.
You got a house?
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats on that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We love that for you, especially in
today's
today's world.
Yeah, about to be 3 years.
Yeah? Oh, we love that. Yeah.
Yeah, just too many bills. I'm like, I don't know. Do I want to keep adding a bill? I'm like,
about that.
It's like even like streaming sites. I don't even care about having streaming no more. Just another bill you gotta pay. Like, I don't even have
everything
Netflix.
costs money.
Yeah, everything.
But I've started to look at it though as like everything costs money, but what I'm putting my money towards, what I'm paying for, it's how do I say this? I'm trading my money for something I believe is more valuable, something that's going to benefit me, something that's going to help me, something that's going to prepare me for my future or align things for what's to come.
Okay.
So, okay, I got to get gas again this week. I got to pay this bill again, but it's helping me for the future. I'm putting extra gas in my car this week so I can go to this event and I can network. I'm paying this insurance, so if something does happen, I'm helped out. I don't have to pay all the costs. I have a deductible I have to pay, and after that, insurance covers it, things like that. Or I'm spending a little extra on groceries, but I'm fortunate enough to be able to eat because there's people out there that don't have the opportunity to. So it's a mindset thing,
Yeah, we would hope insurance cover it because they be kind of shaky sometimes.
Yeah, depending. Yeah,
they be kind of shaky sometimes. They don't want to cover something. You got the best insurance, they still don't cover. But you like being a nanny though?
I do. I love it. It's actually the only job I have ever had that I enjoy.
Oh, wow.
Like, genuinely, I've worked in restaurants, I've worked in hotels, I've been leasing consultant. I mean, I've liked the jobs I've had, and they've paid okay, but like the job I have now, like I don't even really feel like it's a job, because I'm benefiting so much from it. Like, I'm getting paid to hang out with kids, and I love kids. Like, I'm excited to have a family one day, and it's really taught me a lot about myself and about when I have kids, like raising kids. It's helped me with like my patience. Like, now I could go learn to play an instrument. I could teach myself because I have the patience. Back then, no, I didn't. But now, like, it's really helped me also with communicating and expressing how I feel in a positive manner, in a way that helps other people understand. So if I feel some type of way about something towards someone or whatever, I'm like, okay, look, I can sit down and I can be like, okay, this is how I'm feeling. This is the issue. This is what's going on. This is how we can move forward. This is how we can make sure it doesn't happen again. Or if it does arise, we can, we can route to this way or that way kind of thing. So it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing for me and the family I nanny for. They support my music, and I'm so grateful for them. They've treated me so well, and I genuinely feel like I'm part of the family, and I've never felt like truly part of like a team or a group or a family or of any job until them.
That's dope.
So
that's dope.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into your first song, "Grow Together." Talk about that song.
So I wrote that song, "Grow Together." It's actually coming out March 22nd. Okay. So it's coming out in like 3 weeks. But I wrote that song just no matter where I'm at in life and no matter who the people I'm around, whether it's the people I'm around now or it's new people, different people, I just want to always grow with those people. I want to grow together, and I want those people to be genuine and loving and support me and understanding and respectful and like know their worth and just be like real, I want to evolve with those people. I always want to I want them to push me to do better, and I want to help encourage them and uplift them to become even more than they are. Not that I think that who they are at that moment is not enough, but I love them and I see more for them and I care for them in a way, and I hope and I pray that those people would want and have that same for me kind of thing. So I just, people that I can call on when I need something, or they can call on me, or just things like that, because I feel like there's so many people in the world that claim, oh, I have friends, or this is my bestie, or this is my like person or whatever, but like, is that person really there for you? Are you really growing? Right. Are you really becoming who you're supposed to be, you know? Because I feel like a lot of people just settle because they want a friend, or they want that attention, or they want that a certain thing from a certain person at a certain time. But it's like, why settle when, like, you know what you bring to the table, and you know what you have, and you know your value and your worth. Like, you're so much more. And I don't know, like, I just always want to be doing better and be surrounded by people that want to do better with me.
That you shot a video to that too, right?
I didn't. Okay. I shot a music video to the other one.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that
you're good. You're good. We will definitely talk about it.
I watched it last night. I was like, I'm trying to remember which song it was. But yeah, we're going to get into Grow Together, and we'll be right back on You Can't Sit With Us Radio.
So today, we're introducing the You Can't Sit With Us drink.
Tastes like candy.
Right? Tastes like candy. So not only do we have like the family-friendly version, right? But we also have the one that's got some alcohol in there.
Just a little something for you, I mean. A little something nice for you.
Just a little something. So we are launching that, and you're able to get that as we speak right now on the website, which our website is sweetblessingstreats.com. And then I believe it's on y'all's website too, right?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, you can definitely head to our IG and find it there for sure. Y'all be able to hit the link. I've already had some people hit me and make those purchases. So please make sure y'all tap in, get the drink. I done tried it. It's fire. I know you're probably not gonna take my word because it's me and it's our drink, but it's really fire. So,
yeah. Don't be cheap, man. Alcohol version only $7. The original $3.
Hey, yo,
man.
And that was a really good point though. I feel like we made it super affordable for people because I mean, any other people that, let alone they're even making their own drink, they're not charging you that low amount. I think we made it super convenient. So make sure you get your drink on for the holidays. You feel me?
And again, we're gonna deliver it to you. So you don't have to really do much. Just need to have your ID so we can see it. But that's about it.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to You Can't Sit With Us Radio. So I want to talk about like what's your studio process like? Like, what do you how you go about when you get a brand new beat, a song, instrumental? Like, what's the first thing you trying to work on?
So it really just depends. A lot of times I write beforehand and I come into the studio. Like, I don't freestyle. I write all my music beforehand. I come into the studio and sometimes we start from scratch. And I'm like, hey, like, let's just start from scratch with production. This is what I have. I hop on like the mic and record my vocals, and then he'll like base that around the production around my vocals. But most of the time, I do still write my lyrics before, but I will find like a beat online that I like, and kind of like work with that, and then I'll come in the studio and be like, I kind of like this, but can you do something of your own, make it your own and do some different things with it, and then we have like a whole new piece. And like when I'm in the studio, what I come in with is definitely never what is like what I come out with. Obviously, like I may come in with like these lines, but I'll switch some things up here and there just because that's what I'm feeling, or I'm like, oh, I think this might sound better, or this sounds kind of cool, like let's try this kind of thing. So yeah, that's typically how my studio sessions go. Yeah.
You got anything that you like eating or drinking studio sessions? Oh,
yes, actually. I obviously always have water. Mm-hmm. I really only drink water and tea and juice. But when I'm in the studio, I have a cup of hot tea and I have a cup of water. No ice. I don't do ice. Cold water is like actually really not good for your vocals. It strains your vocals. So if I can avoid cold water at all times, like if I'm out at a restaurant, they have colder water. Right. I just am like, no ice, please. Yeah. But typically, like I'm drinking a bottle or a glass of water that's room temperature. So.
Yeah, I try to get the water. They got the the pH balance on it. Yeah.
And eating wise, I guess you did ask me that. Eating wise, I just. Say I got allergies though. Mm-hmm. I will say like it's allergy season right now,
Right.
you know, with everything starting to bloom, the weather's changing, blah blah blah. So I don't take allergy medicine within 3 days of me going to the studio because it like dries you out a lot, and it's not super great for you. It can like kind of mess with your vocals and how you sing, and some people even lose their voice when taking certain allergy medicines, and depending on how much you take and how often you're taking it. So I don't take allergy medicine within like 3 to 4 days. I don't eat dairy, drink milk. I don't drink milk at all, actually. I drink like oat milk or almond milk. I don't drink cow milk. But but I stay away from dairy for like 3-4 days. I eat like fruits and veggies, and I eat pretty clean though. Like I eat organic. I eat very clean anyway. So I feel like I do that on a regular basis. So it's not like I specifically eat anything going to the studio. Some people do, but not me. I just kind of that's how I live my life. So I don't have to worry when I want to get in the studio.
Right. You got anything you like doing before like a show? You know, before you go on stage, anything you like doing?
Yeah, obviously, like, I rehearse. I do pray, and I meditate. And I kind of just have like a moment of silence to myself, and just like thinking about the night and how I got to where I am at that moment, and just like appreciating that moment. As well as I do like vocal warm-ups. I used to have a vocalist, so she taught me some wonderful things. I'm very grateful for her and everything that I experienced when I was working with her. So yeah, I do vocal warm-ups. I do that before studio too. Forgot to mention that, but yeah.
You ever yodel?
It's so funny that you asked me that, because I've been told in like the past that I should do that. Like, it's actually good for you.
Yeah, I've heard. If I ask,
I've tried it. I just feel awkward doing it, but you know, maybe I just need to not feel so awkward and do it again, because it's supposedly. I mean, there are some things that are supposedly really good for you, and I don't know. I'm the kind of person. I have a very beautiful voice, and I want to do everything that I can to protect it. So if like getting over that little feeling awkward for a moment is that thing, then I just need to do it, you know? But no, I don't currently do it. But also, I don't perform all the time. Like, I hop in the studio depending on like what my schedule looks like. I hop in the studio sometimes weekly, sometimes every other week, sometimes every 3 weeks. It really just depends. That's just where I'm at right now. But shows, my audience last year really asked me to, they were like, hey, you know, I kind of just was asking like, what do y'all want from me? Because the year before that, I was performing a lot, and I was just doing like showcases. I was doing anything like just to get experience and get exposure, and I didn't really release a lot of music. And so my audience was like, yo, like, we want some more music from you. Like, we want to be able to listen, like, we are listening to the same few songs. Like, we want to hear more from you and be able to play that. So they were like, can you, like, release more music? And I was like, sure. So I kind of, like, settled down and not done as much shows or performed as much, and I've focused on releasing more music. I do actually have 2 performances coming up, though. March 23rd, I'll be performing at Coco's Corner. It's in Nashville. Rhythm of the Village is the venue space. And then April 3rd, I'll be performing, oh my gosh, I just forgot. But I'm performing April 3rd. If y'all want to know details, it'll be on my Instagram, official Juelz Music _. And that's Juelz with a Z, Julez. So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll post it too. We'll post it.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
So who is some of your influences? Who you like listening to?
Influences like in how I write my music, or like what inspired me music, or just like people I listen to in general.
Just people in general.
Okay. Honestly, my favorite artist is Gunna. Like,
oh, okay.
I listen to him I don't care if every day I'm listening to him. It does not matter if I'm in the shower, if I'm on my way to work in the car, if I'm like getting ready for an event, like if I'm just in my downtime, like I listen to him anytime I turn my music on, he's definitely getting played. I really like, oh my gosh, there's so many. And I feel like it really changes though, depending on my mood, but also like what phase I'm in, because I go through different phases where I listen to certain artists because I want to write music in that, like, that's like not genre, I guess genre maybe, I don't know, like I want to write a song like this, so I'm gonna listen to some music like this, or you know, or maybe I'm just like, oh, this sounds really good, this is really catchy, so I'm gonna kind of listen to it. But I love Alessia Carr. I love her voice. She has a really good voice. I like Summer Walker's voice. Janae Aiko, I would love to work with her. I listen to 2 Library every day. He's just like, his music's very catchy, and I just I love his music, and I relate to a decent amount of things he says. So I feel like that's like when I can relate to what people are saying in their music, I'm gonna listen to it too, you know.
Yeah, I like the fact that his music is dope without, you know, cussing too. So he does his thing.
I feel like a lot of people feel that they have to release music or record music, blah blah blah, make music in the aspect of, oh, to impress other people. This is what other people want to hear. And I personally, I don't do that. I don't make what I think you want to hear. I make what I feel, and I make what I'm experiencing, whether it's something I'm experiencing at that moment, or I have experienced, or I want to experience, or have felt or been through, kind of thing like that. I like Justin Bieber. I like Katy Perry. Sam Smith, I really used to listen to him heavily, and Kobe Calais. Oh my gosh, there's so many artists. I'm really big into like Afro beats right now. That's really big with me right now. That's probably like, I would say, is my top genre at the moment.
You gonna go see Gunna perform? I know you going on tour.
I know, and it's crazy. No, you know it's crazy. So he posted, and it had came up on my feed, or maybe I had searched and was looking to see if I was literally the day before he posted he was going on tour. I was like, I wonder if he's going on tour. Like, I would love for him to go on tour. I want to see him so bad. And I slid up under one of his posts, his last post before like he posted his tour schedule, and I was like, yo, you should come to Nashville. Next day, the flyer dropped, and I was like, oh, ain't no way. There's no way. Like, I signed up for his little club and everything, and I'm definitely planning on it. I don't know if I'll necessarily go to the one here in Nashville, but I'm definitely going, because I'm actually shooting a music video that weekend. So, okay. I got my priorities, you know.
Right.
I gotta focus on my career. So
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna go to at least one of his shows, whether it's in state, out of state. I'm going. That's my dude. I love him. His music's just like, do you listen to his music?
Yeah, I do.
I started listening to his music during COVID, and like, I mean, I had like heard some of his music before, but that's when I really fell in love with his music. Just, it's so catchy, and the production hits, and like his transitions, his flows are so smooth. I don't know. It just like, it puts you like in a trance. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, ever since he got out too, he been going crazy.
Crazy.
So,
yeah.
He been doing this thing for real.
Yeah.
He don't even look the same. He lost all that weight and everything.
Another thing that I listen to a lot of music, and just because I want to take in and expose myself to as much as I can, just because I'm an artist, and I don't stick to one genre. I like to just write what I feel and kind of thing, and I don't go, like, if I hear a song and I like it and I'm like, oh, this is a good artist, like, whatever, I just go and listen to their music. I don't necessarily go and, like, stalk their social medias. I'm like, what do they look like? Are they hot? Are they not? You know, like, what is their image as an artist? Like, no, I don't really care necessarily what they look like. I know if I like their music, I like their music, kind of thing. That's what I hear. And I didn't even know what he looked like until that whole post went around. It was like, went viral when he had got out, and how he looked, and how he's like been working out and getting in the gym, and people were like, look at the difference, oh my gosh. And I was like, I didn't even know what he looked like before, but like, he definitely looks good now, and I'm proud of him for, like, I love that he's, you know, taking care of himself and doing better. So yeah.
Okay, so let's get into your second song.
Okay.
This is me.
Let's
Talk
do
about
it.
that song.
So This Is Me. That's the one I have a video to.
Okay.
So my first music video actually is with this song, This Is Me. It was directed and filmed by Untamed Visuals. That song, I remember I came out of church one day and I just was sitting in my car and I just felt like the Spirit really moving me and God really speaking to me. And just the lesson had really stood out to me, and I just felt like God was just telling me some things, and I was coming to realize a lot about myself and where I had come from and where I had been and things I had experienced and the things I've done and said, and like versus like where I'm at now. And I just came to realize like I'm a whole different person. You know, I've really grown and really developed and really become into someone entirely different, and I'm worth it. You know, I used to really doubt myself, and I used to really question a lot about my life and God, and just like where I was headed and my purpose and all that. And I was like, you know, I discovered my purpose, and I've like, God has revealed my calling to me and opened my heart and my eyes and my mind and everything to be able to see that. And I was just so grateful, and just realizing, you know, that person I used to be, like, I'm not her anymore. And I decided I gotta leave that person behind, and I have to forgive that person, and I have to accept who she was and understand, like, that's not who I am anymore. Like, yeah, okay, I've done these things, or I've said these things, or I've acted in this way, or this is who I was, or the people I was hanging around, and the kind of stuff I was doing, but this is not who I am anymore. And I have a lifetime of opportunities and room to grow and learn and become the best version of myself. And yeah, so that's how that song came about. I just came to a realization of, you know, I found my purpose, and I realized like I truly am worth it. No matter what people have said about me, no matter what I've said about myself or thought about myself, I was a whole different me, and everything moving forward was different. My mindset, my moves, the way I talk to other people, the way I talk about myself, the way I think about myself is entirely different. The way I view my relationship with God, the way I view my business, the way I view other people, all that, just from here on out is different.
Yeah, you answered my question. I was gonna ask you, did you think you found your calling or hearing? So yeah,
yeah,
that's dope. Yeah, but the video is amazing too, by the way. So
thank you.
But yeah, we're gonna get into This Is Me, and we'll be right back on You Can't Sit With Us Radio. Yo, welcome back to You Can't Sit With Us Radio. So Juelz, it is time for random ass questions. These questions have absolutely nothing to do with what we talked about today. Are you ready?
I sure hope so. Here we go.
All right, so first I'm gonna show you, we get to ask you this. First off, do you eat cereal? Have you ever eaten cereal? Is that a thing that you do or did?
I loved cereal growing up. I literally would eat it like at least like once or twice a day. Now I don't eat it as much, but I do eat it sometimes.
Okay. So are you a soggy eater, or do you eat it right for the crunch?
It depends on the cereal.
Okay.
You know? Sometimes like I don't want it like soggy, but sometimes I'll let it sit for like a minute or two and then eat it.
Sounds just like my co-host.
But I'm not gonna like let it sit for like 10 minutes,
right.
You know?
That's ruined.
Yeah, gone. Like it's not cereal anymore.
Yeah, that's my co-host name. He eat the soggy cereal.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's his thing.
I feel like, yeah, it just depends. Some cereal's like really, really crunchy. It's very hard, so like I want it to soften a little bit.
Yeah.
But other cereal, I'm like, nah. And also if I'm just hungry and I just want to eat it, or if I'm in a rush, I'm gonna eat it. You know.
All right. So would you rather always sing out of tune or never be able to keep up with the beat?
That's terrible. That's awful. Okay, hold on. So either never be able to sing on tune or always off beat.
Yeah. Would you rather always sing out of tune or never be able to keep up with the beat?
Okay. I would honestly... I feel like that just both hurt me so hard because that stresses me out. That's a hard one because, like, say, like, I'm in the studio. If I'm out of tune, like, they can just, like, you know, put some auto-tune. They can pitch correct. Yeah. They can go in there and fix that. And then singing live, like, yeah, we can figure that out. But if you're off beat, yeah, I'd rather just sing out of tune. That can be more fixed than being off beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can always be fixed.
For the most part. Yeah. For the most part.
For the most part. All right, which species or animals do you think would be the best driver?
Driver?
Yeah.
Probably like a monkey.
Yeah, they're pretty smart.
Yeah. Yeah, dogs are kind of smart, but like monkeys got like hands, you know?
Yeah.
Dogs are there are some really smart dogs, but like they couldn't like grip, you know? And like I feel like monkeys for sure. Yeah.
All right, what is your least favorite organ in your body?
I don't even know how to answer that. I legit don't. I don't know. You got me with that one. I'm out. I don't know. I don't even know. Can we just next? What's your least favorite organ?
Hey, I'm like this. If let's say I just want to eat, so I get rid of my stomach or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
You don't like to eat?
I mean, I like to eat. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to get full, so I get rid of the stomach or something.
Interesting.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
It's like if an alcoholic saying, you know, they get rid of their livers or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, something like that. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I don't really know, to be honest, about that one. I like my body, and I would have to think about the organs and what all they do. And honestly, I can't do that right now.
All right, so if you had to eat a crayon, what color would it be?
Probably yellow. Or white.
White, okay.
Because
what do you think it tastes like?
I mean, if they could be flavored, if like the white one could be like white chocolate, that would be great. Or the yellow one, if you could make it like like a cereal flavor. Maybe like Fruit Loops. Yeah. I like Fruit Loops.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That'd be nice.
Yep. These questions are getting me. I was not ready for this at all. I had no idea.
Nobody is. All right. If you throw your cat outside, will it be called kitty litter?
In a way. In a way, yes. In a way. Mm-hmm.
What sport would be the funniest if you add mandatory alcohol to it?
Mandatory alcohol?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm trying to think. Not cheerleading.
Man, that would be hilarious though.
Yeah, well, that would be a little chaotic. I mean, I feel like rugby could be kind of fun.
Rugby, man.
Yeah, or I mean, like drunk bowling is fun. You know, if people consider that a sport. Yeah. It's fun to like have some drinks and go bowling, you know. I don't know if you've ever done it. Try it if you drink. I don't drink anymore, but when I used to drink, I would go like go to a bowling alley with some friends and we get some drinks, get some food, and we go bowling, you know. It was a great time.
Yeah, I can only imagine because I've seen some videos of people not drunk and yeah.
It's have you seen the ones where like people's fingers literally get stuck in the ball and they just just go. I can't imagine. Like, maybe you should have like figured that out before
exactly.
you.
I don't know how that happens. I have no idea how that happens. No
I
idea.
can't imagine, like, because the ball, like, what number is on it is how much it weighs, right?
Right.
So if you're bowling like that's 10 pounds and you're throwing it, and like you're literally like your whole oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Oof.
I don't know how they do that.
Yeah.
All right, last question is,
Okay.
do you think angels get high?
They go high. But I don't think they get high.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure?
I don't know. I'm not an angel. You know, I don't really know about a lot of things. There are so many things that could be possible at this point in my life. I have discovered so much. You never know.
I know, right?
You never know with anything nowadays.
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible. So, yep, possibly. You know, I don't know. I've never been an angel.
But hope not for a long time.
Yeah. For a very, very long time.
All right. Well, hey, thank you for being on the show.
Yep.
Shout out your social medias. Anything else you want to say?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me.
No problem.
If y'all want to check me out on Instagram or YouTube, TikTok, my username is official Juelz music _ and that's Juelz with a Z, Julez. If you want to check me out on any streaming platform to listen to my music, it's Juelz, Julez, all capital letters. Yeah, and the songs we reviewed today is This Is Me, and that one is already out on all platforms, and with the music video on YouTube. And Grow Together releases on March 22nd.
Okay.
Peace out.
Cool.
Yeah.
And as always, follow me at Ambitious1K on Instagram and Twitter. That's the number 1 and the letter K. If you don't know how to spell ambitious, go ask Alexa, go ask Siri, go look it up in the dictionary, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all one word. Follow me there. Also, You Can't Sit With Us Radio, all one word on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Until next time, shout out to Q again. Make sure y'all follow him. You need a DJ, make sure you hit up Q the DJ. You can go on the Instagram page. His page is in the description, bio, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, until next time, man. Ambitious, Juelz, we are out.
Peace out.